Welcome to this high-stakes collision. A game here late in the season featuring the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get us going. Offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To throw, it's Vasquez. This time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Opening drive going. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker is coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
We'll see what he can do with the return. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. They're going to the air on the first play. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quick catch over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Now they'll run it on the toss. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Quarterback keeps the football. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down here.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
The Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. All around, offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
penalty is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. To throw, it's Vasquez. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down play for this offense. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Vasquez. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And so Colorado has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
Arizona State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the right side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
End zone ahead. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick dart to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So, second down after the incompletion. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch lane way downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. First down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Vasquez. Wide open downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Vasquez. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Colorado. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To throw, it's Vasquez. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The key on a third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Bluffs. Great connection there for 6 points. So the offense flexing here quick and stretching the lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Vasquez. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Incompletion makes it second down. The back's got it. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down.
It's a fake. The up man has it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. Come on.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Bringing pressure. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Players are down the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size.
The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And the Buffaloes will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely closed the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Extra point makes it 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hicks. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass rush closing in. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Chewing the clock with the running game. going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Ready. Charcoal.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Let's it fly to the wide out. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but you got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass. It's Davis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Here comes a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
On the move now. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Some of the coaches don't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. They've got him again. He couldn't escape.
That's another sack for this defense, and a great job here late in this game just to be able to secure victory. The defense, in my opinion, has done that with these last couple plays.
He escapes the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.